Hello and welcome, I'm your host Elizibar. This is Everglade Angels, although you can't really tell. First, there's glare right there because, it's a shiny cover. And second, it's also kind of cut off. But I was trying to get some of the, cool cover art in the picture at the same time. And, compromises had to be made. So Everglade Angels, oh, let's get this stuff here. You might see a name on here. You see it? Blake Northcott. I've been into Blake Northcott since Executive Assistant Iris, like 2 years ago, something like that. Cool lady. I like her writing. She did Iris really well. She did so well, in fact, that I kind of want to see Blake Northcott take on a James Bond comic. But now we're going to do a dramatic reenactment of me getting the book out of the packaging, okay? So just bear with me. Bear with me for 1 second while I just kind of get this like that, and then I think this one was just kind of like that and kind of tucked a little bit, and okay, like, yeah, something like that, and then the whole thing was just thrown in this box here. So dramatic reenactment. Let's just open the box now. I get in the mail. I open it downstairs because I'm like, I don't have a clue what this is. What is this? And I'm like, I'm squinting. I'm squinting. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I forgot that book was shipping. Okay. Open it up. Got bubble wrap everywhere. Miraculously, the book came out okay. And hey, just like happened the first time, stuff came out of the book. The sticker fell out. Then I got a sticker and a little mini print here. Stuff just started falling out as soon as I opened the thing up. Now, this packaging, let me see if I can illustrate the size of the box. I'm not sure this was a good box size for shipping this kind of package because I'm not moving the book. I'm moving the whole shebang. And you can see that package, this box, is way, way larger than the book. So that means that as the book is getting shipped around, there is a whole lot of slippage. And as Blake Northcott should know from having to replace my wow, North Valley Grimoire. Wow, I totally just like blanked there for a second. Uh, Slippage is bad. Now they did throw the bubble wrap in there, which is pretty good. But you know what? I don't know if I have a large comic bag handy, but you can just like slap this thing in. They make comic bags in a large enough size to fit this book. I have some. I just am not really sure like where in all this crap of mine they are. I've got a million loose bags of all sorts of different sizes. Man, oh gosh, we've been going for minutes now, and I haven't even talked about the book. Cool cover, right? So I forget what the exact pitch was for this, because really I saw Blake Northcott and I was sold immediately. Immediately. But I went in, I'm like, okay, cool, like some kind of horror thing, got some baseball, something, dude in a gas mask in the background, old creepy house. Like, I'm kind of sold. I'm kind of sold. So I just got done reading it. My brain has not finished like digesting it. I haven't finished thinking about it. You are getting a review that is. I did not hit the camera. Why is the camera moving? I apologize for that. I can't do anything about it right now. You're getting a review that's like as off the cuff and unthought as possible. This is 100% pure rawness. I gotta fix everything here. Something's weird. Oh yeah, it's signed. Whoop, there you go. But this book we open up to a baseball game, and it's pretty cool. We're getting introduced to all the characters. We got the heckler. We got the pitcher. I call her she's the catcher, but she spends the whole time heckling people. You know, you've got a baseball team. They're like high school baseball. Getting into it. Good wind up pose, by the way. Unfortunate result. Naturally, a fight breaks out. It's all very good to introduce us to the characters. This very much follows like a standard horror setup where you've got a bunch of teenagers. You're introducing them. You're like, hey, here's some teenagers. Hey, hopefully they're more likable than in some horror movies. Because, man, some horror movies, you get the teenage cast, and they are not nearly as endearing looking as, this crew here who's about to brain me with a baseball bat. Anyway, I'm looking at you, Halloween 5. I'm looking at you. You took everything good about Halloween 4 and you frittered it away, you know? Okay, anyway, back to the book. Back to the book. So they go on a road trip. Coach is like, yo, you can take my van to Miami. They stop at a gas station. There's some banter. They get invited to a rave. Then they go there, and everything immediately goes sideways. You got people attacking them. Look at these like crazy dudes in gas masks speaking that looks like Japanese. Huh? Yeah. Didn't recognize those characters. That's Japanese. You ready for this? Like she's running over here, right? I love this panel construction, which is why I'm about to go to it. I'm not going to show you a whole lot of this book. I just kind of want to get like some of the key stuff across. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at this violence right there. Oh, that's brutal. The blood splatter and everything. It's awesome. But here, I love this little panel construction. So you got her set on top of these two panels. She's running. She's going to brain somebody. And then I'm going to decapitate these. Bleep. Snap. Boom. It's perfect. We get 3 panels in the space of 2 panels. It's awesome. It's a good construction. They've also got this like crazy red juice, which is kind of central to the rest of the story. And I think criticism number 1 is we don't spend enough time in horror movie mode. We go pretty quickly into, hey, we're wrapping this up to the last act, and the scary is not scary anymore. It kind of turns into like an action kind of thing, which that's cool. I don't think that's what I was sold. I don't remember being sold that kind of story. So that's my main criticism. I like the art. It's appealing enough. The characters that are supposed to look youthful look youthful. You can see that on the cover. Relatively larger head compared to body size. That's if you want somebody to look young, that's what you do. You make their head a little larger than would otherwise be proportionate. The bad guys are definitely evil. There's a scheme. There's a scam. There's plotting. There's a twist. 2 twists. There's 2 twists. Maybe 3. Maybe 4. There's several twists in this book. They all get you. They're good. They're well done. Absolutely okay. Absolutely fun. Absolutely a good time. Do recommend. I'm trying not to show you too much of this or talk too much about the specifics because this is pretty cool, and I'm hoping this will come out in some way other than a limited edition graphic novel crowdfunded exclusively through Kickstarter and Indiegogo. I'm hoping that there's going to be some kind of other release of this that everybody can buy because this deserves to be read by more people. The horror movie setup part, it has the same problem that a lot of horror movies have at the very beginning when it's like, hey, here's all these characters and we're going to introduce them to you, and then they're going to kill all the characters off at the end except for like one, and that formula is kind of tried and tested, right? So you read the first part, you're kind of expecting that, but it doesn't really quite work out the way that you would expect if you're going into this thing and, oh, this is going to be like Halloween. Everybody but Laurie Strode's going to be dead by the end. No, 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 no. That's not what happens. That's not what happens. There's a typo. There's a typo. I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it, but instead of gas mask, they said gask mask. Let me kind of just flip through a little bit and see if I can find it. I'm not sure I can. Nope. Nope. I thought it was on one of these left pages, but sure does not appear to be unless I have just lost it. Hmm. Well, anyway, you will have to take my word for it that they typo gas mask into gask mask. See, oh no, there's gas mask right there. But that one's correct. There's another one somewhere that's wrong, and now I can't find it. Which is pretty typical of when I go looking for a typo in a book. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Gask masks. Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to be. You can tell. See, no spoiler. There's a dude in gas mask. Boom, done. So there was that. Also, the cover. Something about, I don't know if this is like everybody's is this way or if it's just mine. But when I first got the book, it was already like not wanting to close. Like it's a little more exaggerated now. I get my fingers in there without really disturbing the cover. It's definitely since I read it done that. But even right from the beginning, it was risen up a little bit. It had a little bit of a bow right here in the middle. Kind of weird. I don't know that I've seen a brand new book do that to me before. And I was looking at the spine, and I wonder if maybe, I don't think you'll be able to see this. If maybe my copy just ended up, you can maybe see like there's a little more glue up at the top corner than at the bottom. And I was kind of thinking maybe that's what was up, because it's not that way on the top side. It's even, but the bottom it's not. And so I think that's kind of why mine had that weird bow to it. There's some back matter that's kind of interesting. There's a screenplay based on the story. Or maybe the story's based on the screenplay. Not really sure. There's a little bit of like, you know, production art stuff, kind of cool. List of the backers. There's another story entirely stuck in the very back. Lots of fun stuff to just kind of flip through and read and check out, you know. And I think overall, I definitely enjoyed this story. I think you might just enjoy this story. And I am going to shut up now. Thank you so much for spending time with me. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I sure hope to see you again next time. Until then, bye bye.